Look at that. That is amazing. The whole roof is a deck. I had that idea before, and I didn't think anybody would ever try and do it. What's up, guys? I'm at Overland Expo in Flagstaff. Check this out.
My hope through this project is that I can encourage and be an inspiration to people that they too can do this. At any scale, they can do it. But one thing that works for everyone, even if you've got a bicycle and you want it protected, is truly Linex. I'm going to introduce Dave.
Yeah. Okay.
Number one guy, Dave,
All right.
Linex.
All right, so we got Dave from Linex.
Linex of Indy.
All right, so tell my viewers out there, first off, why Linex and what it is, if they don't know what it is.
Well, first off, I'm always going to say Linex is number one just because I'm a Linex dealer. Number one. You know, we have a lot of coatings that a lot of companies don't. So what you're seeing on here is Ultra. And Ultra it's an ultra thin polyurea. It's a UV stable polyurea. We spray that at 15 to 20 mil. It's a standalone coating.
Can we go up there and look at it?
Yep. It's a hot spray application. It gives you that small pebble coating that most people like, but it doesn't have that rough texture that the the standard bed liner has.
Yeah, that's the rough one.
And so a lot of people like that. Plus, it's UV stable.
I thought this was just regular paint when I first walked up.
It's our newest coating. It's called Ultra. And then you take and you do. Here's our pure urea. This is a pure urea. We call this platinum when it's coated. It's top coated in this sister product, which in this sister product sprayed through an HPLV gun is called premium. And so when we put it on top of our XS350 or pure urea, we call it platinum. And so this is what you would see in our military bomb blast products.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And so we call it PaxCon in the military. We also use it on AR-500 Kevlar shells.
I've seen those.
Yep. So for spall protection, that's what's here on there and on rockers. And then on
so what you're saying is this is spall protected right now.
This is not spall protected, but this is a replacement for paint or powder coat.
I got you.
Yeah. And so this is going to be for a guy that wants to run through the brush and he wants to take some brush abrasion. It's going to scratch a lot less than a paint or powder coat would, by 300 times. So its tensile strength and elongation is 300 times longer before to rip or tear.
Nice.
Than what paint or powder coat would be. And so that's the ideal piece with that. Obviously to get that sheen to it, plus get the smoother texture to it. So this is, like I said, this is our newest coating in the urea family.
I was gonna ask you, and we don't necessarily have to put this in the video. I can edit this out. But damage to this, is it easily repaired?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I actually took a big tree limb to the side of my Tundra and I took a nasty gouge out of it. I fixed it probably 15-20 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
that's a big selling
you can't even
point.
tell where it happened. Yeah,
Right, that's a huge selling point.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's not going to be impact resistant like this is here. This is an impact resistant coating. This is going to be sprayed at 90 to 125 mil. So it's going to take a lot more impact. I can hit this with a tree limb and it's not going to. It may scratch a little bit, but it's not going to scratch. This same tree limb is going to scratch it or scar it, but I can repair it fairly easy because it is a hot spray. We can blend it and we can feather it right in.
Nice.
Unlike paint, where hey, I got to paint the whole body side. I can just blend that.
That's a big selling point.
Yeah, it's a huge selling point. Just like I said, I've had it happen on my personal vehicle because I'm a trekker and I off-road and I use my truck like a truck.
Nice. How many colors are available?
If you can go to get a color code on it, like Lowe's.
Get out of here.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, there's not a color that's not possible. Eric actually pulled this off of a Jeep that was done 1 year for Jeep. This is the OD green that was in Jeep for 1 year. He pulled that color code, and this is where that color code came from. So
that's awesome.
We literally sent that to the lab. The lab formulated it, put it together, and then he has the exact color. I just finished a Sprinter van for a couple that are doing overlanding. They wanted to match their quicksand tan Toyota Tacoma, and so it matches identically. So they look exactly alike. So any colors is not a problem. Sometimes you'll have to wait because it does take us a little time to formulate a specific color. But they do come in very basic colors, and so we formulate a lot of them in our shops alone. But if you want a specific color code, it can be sent.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's a really great feature. So if I'm trying to match something, that's very possible. So as you see, we trimmed this out in our pure urea. All the framework is done that way, so it's impact resistant. The lower rockers are for rock chips and things like that. Yeah.
What about in the front? Yeah, let's take a look at this gorgeous front end here.
Yeah. Beautiful bumpers by Buckstop.
So is this line too?
Yeah, we coated that. Yep, the girls in Linex coated on here. This is all ultra coated. This is all ultra coated. This is our pure urea. And this is 100% ultra.
That's cool. I didn't actually really notice that because most bumpers are black, so I didn't even really notice.
Yep. Well, and if you look how close and similar it looks to a powder coat, and that's what a lot of people like about it. Is that pebble powder coat look is a really nice look, and so that was kind of the thought there, is to give them that look, but still give them that protection that's needed.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah. And then as you see, we painted the graphics on and some of our extra product as you go around the piece here. That's painted on. You know, we went back in and then we embossed these. These now are a little bit tougher. We used to do this pretty frequently in our old formula. The new formula is a little tougher to do, and Erik was really adamant about wanting it done because I've got stuff like that done in my shop. We argued about it a little bit. I would say a lot, actually.
Wait, so he saw your shop and he's like, I want that.
Yeah, I want
you're like, damn it.
Just like that. And so we actually did it. And so we do that. It's a little bit different how we had to do it with that particular one because it's our 350 product. And there's some technique to it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, we were a little worried.
Not easy.
Yeah, not easy at all.
Cool.
But that underbody's got I don't know if he told you, but there's like 15 compartments underneath there. So when we did that, we disassembled the entire cab. So when we did this cab, this is how our shops like to do it. So we disassembled this entire cab. Everything comes off of the doors, everything.
So in here too. Wow.
Yep. And if you notice, the body line that's on the outside is the same body line on the inside.
Oh, I see.
So it's easy to do a two-tone on the outside. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's easier if you just do it on the outside than doing it on the inside is where it matters.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yep. So, and then everything underneath there on the flatbed and all the compartments were disassembled, taken apart, pulled away from there, sandblasted, primed, reassembled, coated, and reassembled. So
nice.
There's a lot more work in that flatbed than there was in the camper.
I can imagine.
Yeah, we had 523 hours in this. Yeah, there's 36 and a half gallon of ultra on it, and there's 14 and a half gallon of pure urea on it.
Woof.
Yeah.
Yikes.
426 pounds. We disassembled everything.
Sure. Yeah, there's a lot of man hours involved.
Oh yeah, 523.
Yeah. Oh, you know it. Yeah. Right on.
I know every ounce of it. Yeah.
Nice.
But,
that's beautiful.
As he said earlier, the beauty of this is we got 550 franchises nationwide and worldwide. And I'm humbled to even be able to have a chance to do something like this because man, I walk into these shows with the other Linex guys, and we don't even pale in comparison to the talent that's out there. So, if you're looking for an application, man, go see your local Linex dealer because I can tell you, this is incredible. But what some of these guys are doing out in the field, out in their shops around the community, are way more incredible.
It's like an art form.
Oh, it is. And some of those guys, I remember back in the day when I first started, whole vehicles were like, oh, well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Now some of these guys have got, they're just off the chart and, just amazing, amazing people. So we're very blessed to be challenged by some of the most amazing, talented people in the business. So
nice.
Yeah.